Hello and welcome to another Oregional Odoo app video. This time we are going to talk about our account-based app, which introduces some minor improvements for the accounting-based apps and some new features. It's gonna be a relatively short video. Just install the app and go through quickly the settings and features. So let's get started. So I'm going to show this on a Odoo17 Enterprise. So first we install the app. It's the usual way. Go to apps, search on Oregional, click on account base. It will install a dependency app, the Oregional base app, which is like a base for all of our apps. There is a separate video on it. Check it out to learn more about that. So, as you can see, it installed the Odoo's account app. So the invoicing, there is no more requirement here. After installation, we get a new menu item in the accounting section of Oregional. And yeah, let's talk first about these rules. It's basically a skeleton framework used by our other apps. It's just a place to define specific rules for accounting. You can implement a set of things and run it by a cron job or process it manually. And it introduces a few common useful fields for defining rules, like a domain for the invoices or analytic plans links. It's empty. It's basically here to be used by other apps or for whatever reason. It has a scheduled job called account rule, and this runs the rules if cron is enabled. So you can develop custom features to methods to be run periodically. It's a supporting framework for that. The rules have some permissions which align with the accounting permissions. So there is the billing user, which is just like the basic, and the accountant user, which is like administrator or manager for this. The other thing this app introduces is a wizard, which is similar to the rules. It's a generic wizard. You can read more about this in the documentation. So it introduces a generic wizard, which is like a pop-up thing where you can execute actions with user feedback. It's also more like a framework. It is used by our other more feature-rich accounting apps. But that's why it's called account-based, because it just introduces a very basic framework for managing some additional little features for the so we talked about rules, the wizard, the cron job. The last thing is it introduces a few fields, really few, to the uh, to the to the journals. If we go to account journals, we will have a Oregional tab. This contains our customizations and other apps add here options as well. But basically, one feature here is that you can define a default bank account for this journal. So whenever you make an invoice, like a customer invoice, it can populate the company bank account without you need to click every time. Technical type is also for background processes and technical field. So yeah, basically it's a very simple app. It's a groundwork for other accounting apps, and yeah, that's all. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye.